Anne-Marie Oelofse. I'm the unit manager of neonatal ICU at Netcare Hospital, and I'm also the manager of our SABR milk bank. Our milk bank is at Kyla since 2008. We depend greatly on donors who supply us with breast milk that we then process and pasteurize, and we distribute it to premature babies in the surrounding hospitals. We have the obligation to supply a great volume to the state hospitals, but we may also use 1/3 of the milk for ourselves. We help out hospitals like Dora and Ginza, Udinate Provincial Hospital, Green Acres, and then Life St. George's. And then obviously we use some milk for Netcare in ICU. So once a donor contacts us, we screen them. They go through a health questionnaire where they need to answer questions like, do you smoke? Because if she's a smoker, she's excluded from our list of possible donors. She must have a fairly healthy lifestyle. She may not have had blood in the last year, and she must submit a negative HIV result. The pasteurizer kills most viruses, including HIV, but we use the negative HIV status as an added security for the receiver baby's mom, because for some people it is quite a difficult thing to think that you must feed my baby with somebody else's milk. Once the milk arrives in our hospital, we freeze the milk. It goes into a freezer that is an unpasteurized freezer, we call it. The milk can remain in there for 6 months. And then when we need to distribute milk, we take it out of there, we pasteurize it, it's frozen again, and then according to the calls that we get for an order, we will send it out. The bottles, the donors, is issued with a little plastic container that looks like the flavored milks that you buy in the shops. She expresses into that bottle and seals the bottle with a foil lid using a hot clothes iron. She writes a pasteurization date on, she writes her specific donor number on there, and then she freezes it at home. We send a driver on Wednesdays out to donors, and our driver collects from every donor. He also delivers empty bottles to their houses to make it easier for the donor, because it is time consuming to express for an extra baby while having your own baby at home. The pasteurization process is a small little machine that we have. Looks a little bit bigger than a microwave oven. It can take about 15 bottles at a time. We switch the pasteurizer on, the frozen milk goes in. The process is half an hour long. We warm the milk up to 63 degrees Celsius, and it remains there for 30 minutes, and then the machine alarms and the cycle is complete. We then cool the milk rapidly. We aim to have it within 10 minutes into the pasteurized freezer, and then it sits there and waits for an order from one of the surrounding hospitals, and we distribute to them on order. We feed babies in hospitals, not outside hospitals. SABR say we feed premature babies weighing less than 1.8 kilos for a period of 14 days. In some instances we may exceed the 14 days, but it's mostly only for 14 days. The aim is to feed as many babies as we can, so we will not choose one baby and feed that baby for 3 months at a time. That's not what our protocol says. We are under the SABR protocol, like I said. The process is based on international research, so we feel that our product is very safe. And the reason why we feed premature babies is very prone to develop a disease called necrotizing enterocolitis. This disease causes something like gangrene of the bowel. It's a very debilitating disease, and many babies die of that. So when you feed a baby breast milk only, you are trying to prevent that disease from occurring. Once you introduce the formula milk to a premature baby, the gut becomes more tender. It can have little erosions, and those erosions is the area where bacteria get entrance to the baby's system, and that's where the whole process of necrotizing enterocolitis starts. Netcare and SABR in combination call our initiative the Feed for Life initiative, and it can only go on if we have donors. We need to have donors. It is a non-profit organization. We are not paying moms to donate to us. We are asking from recipient moms in private hospitals to make a donation towards our milk bank. Babies in state hospitals get the milk for free.